Through this strike and the resulting victory, frontline workers at Boeing have done their part to begin rebalancing the scales. We hope to inspire other workers in our industry and beyond to continue standing up for justice at work. Boeing just ended a strike. Boeing just ended a strike in the Pacific Northwest. 33,000 machinists went on strike against Boeing, and they just ratified a new tentative agreement that contains industry-leading 43% compounded wage increases. Really excited for these workers. They were not able to get the pension back, which was a big part of the fight. But 43% wage increase over 4 years is huge, and we're really excited for them to get that. This is a statement from the Machinists Union. They also mention, like in the really close to the top, talking about U.S. Secretary of Labor Julie Su on behalf of the Biden-Harris administration having played a key role in helping the employer and workers reach groundbreaking agreements that will protect access and pathways to the middle class for thousands of frontline workers. I know that Chris Townsend, friend of the show, we have him on regularly. He's not as big a fan of Julie Su, I think, as I am, but undoubtedly, Trump's Secretary of Labor was a Hardee's CEO who himself was guilty of stealing thousands of dollars from working people during his tenure at the company, right? Secretary of Labor Julie Su is going to be much more friendly in these kinds of fights than a future Trump Secretary of Labor. Here's that. The press release. 33,000 frontline workers at Boeing, members of the International Association of Machinists and Aerospace Workers, District 751 and W24 voted to ratify a new union contract with the company that has instantly set a new standard for compensation and wages for aerospace industry workers. The deal followed a vigorous strike lasting nearly 2 months by workers in Washington State, Oregon, and California that made international headlines and drew widespread public support and bipartisan political support. The new contract includes, like I said, a 43.65% compounded wage increase, 38% before compounding over the 4-year life of the contract. In recent weeks, acting U.S. Labor Secretary Julie Su worked on behalf of the Biden-Harris administration to help restart and reach a positive resolution to negotiations that had previously stalled. John Holden, former guest on the program, and president of IAM District 751, and Brandon Bryant, president of IAM District W24, issued the following joint statement. Working people know what it's like when a company overreaches and takes away more than is fair. Through this strike and the resulting victory, frontline workers at Boeing have done their part to begin rebalancing the scales in favor of the middle class, and in doing so, we hope to inspire other workers in our industry and beyond to continue standing up for justice at work. Through this victory and the strike that made it possible, IAM members have taken a stand for respect and fair wages in the workplace. Our members perform high quality and flight critical work for the airplanes we build and deserve a return for their labor investment that provides for the quality of life worthy of that labor. This contract also creates a new foundation to build on for the future, and that future begins today. We are ready to help Boeing change direction and return to building the highest quality and safest airplanes in the world. Our members are critical to that mission, and now we have a stronger voice in that decision-making process to ensure needed improvements are made. There is no Boeing without the IAM. So, exciting. Here's a rundown. I already mentioned the wage increase. They got a $12,000 ratification bonus. The ratification bonus combines the previous $7,000 bonus and a $5,000 lump sum into the 401k. Now, union members can choose how this total amount is received in their paycheck, contribution to 401k, or a combination of both. The bonus plan is reinstated with a guaranteed minimum annual payout of 4%, including the 2024 payout in February 2025. It includes a 401k employer match of 100% up to 8%. That's pretty good. Special company retirement contributions of 4% into the 401k maintained. Sounds like that's on top of the employer match. $105 pension multiplier per year for those vested in the pension plan. Call-in language back to the current contract. New long-term disability plan and big improvement to short-term disability plan. Healthcare cost containment. Improved overtime rules. Key job security provisions and increased minimum rates that now increase with COLA increases. So Really excited for our sisters and brothers in the Machinists Union, and looking forward to seeing them defend their contract, because as we're seeing with the UAW, these companies, even though they sign agreements, they do not want to live up to them, and it is going to take a fight to make them live up to the agreement. And so we look forward to following them as they fight to defend the language that Boeing agreed to.
You just saw a clip from the Valley Labor Report. We are live every Saturday morning from 9:30 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. And we pride ourselves on keeping all of our content free to everybody so that we can talk to as many working folks as possible. If you support the work that we're doing, you think that it's important, you think that it's good, then consider making a monthly contribution to the project, and you can do that on our website, tvlr.fm.